Before we get started with today's video, there is one question that I don't know what happened, why it did not include on the clips, but I'm gonna just go ahead and do a quick voiceover. The question says, do you ever reminisce back on middle school, high school days? Yes, I do, many times. There's many times where me and Shakila, many of you guys know her, will just, sit and talk about those days when we all used to hang out, kick it, and, just how it used to be back in those days. But it's really nice to see the individuals that we all have grown up to be. Hello, welcome back to my channel, you guys. So today's video is a just small, quick Q&A that I had put on my Instagram. If you follow me, then you obviously saw it, and thank you if you just sent me a question. And so this is this video. It's really small because I did not really get that many questions, honestly, at all. And I did ask for both my channel and then my couple's channel, if you guys know I have one. Usually it should be linked on my description box, but if it's not, I will make sure to put it on this one so y'all can go check those other questions out on that channel. But on this channel, I'm gonna just keep it, quick because it is a very small video. And y'all see this dress? Let me tell you a quick little story about this. That if you saw my birthday haul, well, I have not been able to go out somewhere to, wear that dress. So I was like, you know what? I might as well throw it on for a video. Like, at this point, it looks like it's not going nowhere. So let's just put it on for the video. It's the first time I get to kind of show it off a little, put it on or whatever. But let's just go ahead and get into this questions real quick, because again, it's a real small amount of questions. So it won't be a long video at all. All right, so the first question that I see here is, do you plan on keeping your hair short or growing it out? So I've been getting this question a lot when it comes to my family and friends. My answer to that is I want to keep it like midway, like mid to my back. Okay, let's just say a little passing the shoulder. So I would say no, not short, but also not long like I had it previously. Not that long. I don't know if I'm gonna ever let it get that long because it was already looking terrible anyway. So no, I don't think it'll get that long. But yeah, would I keep it short? Maybe not. I do plan on keeping it at least a little by the shoulder length, a little lower than that, and because I want to do some cute layers. So that's the next thing that I'm doing, is gonna let this grow out a little bit and then get the little layers in. All right, so moving on to the next question is, what is your dream car? My dream car, I've always said I want a Range Rover. Yeah, I know, I've always said that I want a Range Rover. At this time, I was like maybe 12, maybe around that age. I used to see it a lot. I would always want it. I'll insert a picture so you can get a better idea of the kind I mean, because if you ask me what model, yeah, I'm not sure of all that. So I'm gonna just put a little picture around here and let y'all see the kind of car that I'm talking about. The next thing that I got was, where do you see yourself in 10 years? By the way, I hope I guessed the questions correctly, because again, I did ask you guys to ask for my channel and couple's channel. So I did get a question for like both, and I'm kind of reading and just kind of guessing where goes where. So I hope that the questions that I'm answering are pretty much for my channel, hopefully. In 10 years, I will be in my 30s, mid 30s, or late 30s, one of those, mid 30s, late 30s. So I want to live obviously a healthy life with a lot of success. And I know people would, that's the most typical answer that people give you, like, yeah, I want to be successful, I want my life to be this way. Well, I wanted to be that way in a way of like, I work for me, not working for no managers, none of that. Like, I'm working under my own. My parents aren't working anymore. I can help out in that way. Just want to live life good. Besides me living a great life, living my best life, whatever you want to call it, not just that, but that in 10 years, I've made an impact somehow, some way, whether it's with me, my YouTube channel, whether it's with a business, any kind of way. I just hope that by then, or I'm not gonna say hope, I know that I will have an impact. That's another goal, is that in 10 years I want to see that I made a huge impact somewhere I left a mark that represents me. You know what I'm saying? So the next question is, what's been different for you in the last year? Do you like the change, if there's any change? Oh, that's a good one. What's been different for me last year? Finna have me thinking. What's been different? Have I had any change? Honestly, no. I don't think there's been a major change. The only change I can say is just YouTube. Like, that was the only change that I had, was just that I finally did it. You know, something I had always wanted to do was YouTube, and then I finally went ahead and just started posting. That was only the biggest change I can think of, like, that I did, was just that I finally did it. I can't really think of a change at this moment. That was a good one though. It has me thinking. And in case that I may forget my change, like, say, you know, at the moment, you know, when those I'm sure everybody gets this kind of things. Like, when people's asking something on the spot, you just forget everything. And then once time has gone by, then you remember everything. Like, oh yeah, this is. So when I edit this video, and if something pops in my head and I'm like, oh wait, that was a change, I'll put that in here, because right now I can't really think of a major change, except that, you know, I finally went on to do this YouTube thing that I've always wanted to do. I finally took that step. I think that's the only thing I can think of. So yeah, I would say that's the change I've had. The next question I see is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Got me a 10-year one, and I got a 5-year question. Okay, in 5 years, let's see, 5 years. In 5 years, I see myself starting a family. You know, this is oh Lord, I don't know if I should even say that, because it's always funny when people say, yeah, I'm gonna have a kid at this age. It's like, nobody knows how life is really gonna unfold. You know what I'm saying? Only God knows that. So I don't really like to say those things, because I could be like, yeah, like, that's me though, that's what I want. But at the end of the day, it ain't what I want. It's what God has in store for me, what He has planned for me. So me, I think in 5 years, I will see myself starting a family. I want to see myself as well as taking off with YouTube to the full extent. I know right now I'm getting started, so it has not been, you know, a very consistent audience here and there, like, you know, and I appreciate the ones that are sticking through right now. But yeah, I would, in 5 years, I want to see my channel taking off. I want to travel. In 5 years, I want to hopefully have travel mainly around the world, like, not the whole world, because let's just say inside, like, the States, like, hopefully, because if you know me, you know I have not traveled nowhere. Like, Georgia has been the only place. I'm from Georgia, so, like, I've been here, like, from all my life. Recently, I mean, I've gone, like, to North Carolina because of Aaron. You know, we'll travel there, like, maybe 3 times I've been out there. I'd say that's, like, the only place that I've been, like, outside of Georgia, you know. To answer your question, basically, is in 5 years, I see myself maybe finally starting a family. But again, only God knows when that's gonna happen. That in 5 years, I've traveled all around the States, if not the whole entire world, but at least in the States. That's one of the things. That my business takes off. YouTube and business, I hope it is at the full mark, you know what I mean? So yeah, I guess you could connect that with 10 years. By 10 years, I would hope I traveled the whole entire world. Like, 10 years. Yeah, I would hope in 10 years I've traveled every possible place I can think that I wanted to go to. And that I'm retired. Okay, no, let's be realistic. I don't think that I'll retire by, like, no, 30 something. Maybe by 40-ish. I would say that I've hopefully been retired, and I'm being able to, like, financially support my family members, anybody that's in need, because that's the kind of person I am, you guys. If I get money, my first thoughts are family. I am not thinking about the latest bag, the latest shoes, the latest cars, all that. No. There's so much more in this life than doing that kind of, no. All right, the next question is, what age has been your favorite so far and why? That's a good one. I like this one. My favorite age. I gotta say it has been in my early 20s. See, once you get a car and you can go anywhere and everywhere without having to rely on somebody to take you, like your parents, that changes everything. When you can just go on your own and you don't gotta worry about nothing. Not just the whole car situation though, because I understand some parents could be strict on letting you go places. But good thing that my mom is more of a laid back person. She did trip, but not so much. But whatever, that's besides the point. So once when I enter like my early 20s, I'm gonna say 20, 21. So anything between like 20 to like 21, I say those were like one of my more like, oh, okay, cool. Like, you know, I mean, that's right now though, because, you know, still got a long way to go. So that could change soon. That could change. But if I really had to say, that would probably be what it is, about 20 to 21. And my reason for that is because that is when I kind of started to explore more and do more things. Like, that's when I started going clubbing for the first time. That is when I went to like bars and stuff like that. Just going out and doing different things that I never have done. That's honestly why. And not the fact that because I was going out to places or doing things that I had never done before, but because you just get, well, me, I got more freedom. And when you get a car, that's kind of like boosts the whole me having that much more freedom, because I don't gotta rely on nobody to take me nowhere, to do any of that. You get up, you do what you gotta do, come, and you know what I'm saying, you just got it your own. You know, that's what made the difference for me as well. But yeah, I would really have to say it was between my 20 to 21, like early 20s. Like, that's when I felt like I was exploring more and doing more things and just being more adventurous. Like, I was never really like a clubbing girl anyways. If it's up to me, I could care less. And if I had to really go, it'd probably be once or twice in a year. And you could ask anybody that really knows me, like, they'll tell you that I'm not the person that you'll see at the club every weekend. No, not at all. I think that's probably one of my top right now, okay? Check back in a couple years. I was gonna say a couple months. Check back in a couple years, and that may change, just because 20 and 20, like in 20s through the 21 age range, it's more of me just being able to like explore things. Not necessarily that I went out and explored the world. No. That not having got to that point yet. That's why I'm saying check back in with me, because give me a couple more years and I'll probably change. My answer will be completely different. I'll go from, yeah, it was in my 20s, to saying, yeah, it was right now, because I got to explore the whole world. Because that's when I feel like I'm living. Like, when I get to go see the world and see different things besides Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah. All right, you guys, I think that was pretty much all. Like I said, it really wasn't too many questions to begin with. So this is a very short video. Thank you so much to the ones that actually submitted questions to my channel and the couples channel. Check them out. Check the channel out. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe if you found this interesting. That's pretty much it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give this a thumbs up. Subscribe, share this. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.